Um, Hi. We just put out a song, which I'm excited about, coming off our new record, Loom, which is coming out soon. Uh, Geez, it's been so long since I've done this kind of thing. I don't even know where to start. Um, we've been locked away in the studio for a year and a half working on this record, and I'm very excited to share it with you. Nice to meet you dropped today. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments and trying to think in my head at the same time. And hello from Argentina, Ukraine, Brazil. Wow. Okay, start at the beginning. Thank you. I need someone to tell me that. Okay, start at the beginning. Well, the beginning. Started working on the record a couple years ago. The typical way was at home for the majority of the writing. Wayne would send me stuff, Ben would send me stuff, or I would just start stuff on my own, which is pretty typical for all the records. And then we had about 100 plus songs, I want to say. And that's pretty typical for us. Usually it's like 100, 200 songs. And then we go into the studio and kind of comb through it all and find what the story is. It's always very journalistic. It's like a song for me is like writing in a journal. So in reflecting on the years, we kind of look what the theme was or common themes, and then try to tell the story. And that's what we've done from the very beginning of Imagine Dragons. So yeah, the thing that's different with this record, though, is we wanted to work with just one producer. Last record we worked with Rick Rubin, which was awesome. But even with Rick, we also did a couple songs with Matt Man and Robin, a song with Joel Little as producers. And we really have never done a record where we had only worked with one producer in that way. And so this record, we want to try that. And Matt Man and Robin are just family at this point. I really love them, feel very comfortable working with them. And so they're from Sweden. We did Believer with them. What else did we do with them? Natural was with them. A lot of other songs. Sharks, Bones. Anyway, I just love working with them. I love you too. Smoke and Mirrors will always have a special place in my heart. Smoke and Mirrors was primarily self-produced. It's probably our messiest record because of that, but it's also one of my favorite records. I agree. I think there's something really beautiful about the messiness of that record. Plus, I was in a really horrendous place during that time period, which can lead to good music sometimes. But I do like Smoke and Mirrors. Thank you. Anyway, so then we got in the studio and listened to all of the songs, and it was a little too sad or something. It just didn't feel like that was correct for where I was at. And so we decided to wipe the slate completely clean and start fresh in the studio, which I was excited about, to be honest, because I am going to bring people on stage or whatever you say in a minute here. So I see your requests and I'll bring people here and you can take some questions and stuff. Anyway, where was I? So we decided to wipe the slate clean and start a fresh, anew, which I was always excited about because I like to write new stuff always. I'm always excited by what's next. So we started writing in the same way that we always do. I always write all the lyrics and melodies, and Wayne writes all his guitar, and Ben writes his bass, and then Matt Man and Robin were kind of these guides in the room that were helping us produce and listening and giving their thoughts and input, and that was the team. And we made this record in, I want to say, like 6 months. And like I said, we started from fresh. So we wiped the slate clean of all those 100 songs. I'm sure there'll be a day at some point where we just put out tons of demos that we have. I mean, we have, like I said, every record is hundreds of songs, so there's so many things that are unreleased. for better or for worse, and that day will come. But we wanted this record to be tight and really like a guttural punch, like no fat, zero fat. There's so much out there right now to consume as a consumer, and so I think that it's really important that as an artist that we really, for us, we wanted on this record to really just tell our story very clearly, in a way that is very digestible. And by that I mean it's just not. I think it's really hard as an artist to cut yourself off. Like you feel like, well, everybody's gonna want to hear all these songs, and there's you want to hear 19 songs, and we've done that, right? We've done like double, triple records, and lots of songs, but this record, we wanted it to be something that you just want to listen to over and over and over again and not get sick of, and also to be digestible. So it's our shortest record. I think it's 9 songs. Technically, it's 9 songs. If you count Eyes Closed with J Balvin on top of it, then I think that's 10. And there will be a deluxe that will have more songs on it. So we're not completely cutting short on that. But anyway, so we worked on the record, and Nice to Meet You was one of the last songs we did in the studio, and that's why you can actually, if you listen at like the 2-minute mark ish, there's like a moment where we all cheers and we're like, hey, and that was actually not going to be on the record. We just had the mic recording in the room, and we were all talking, and then we were like, we've completed the record, and we had this moment of just like real joy together. We've been together for over 15 years, and so it's really familial at this point. And we've been through so much together, lots of ups and downs, and still remain best friends, which is pretty beautiful and rare thing in this industry. Anyway, so if you listen at like the 2-minute mark, you can hear that kind of celebration moment. Another cool thing about the song was when we had first started Nice to Meet You, I had that melody in my head that I was telling Matt, Man, and Robin about, the da 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 da, but I didn't want it to be a male voice. I thought it should be like kind of the girl on the other end of the song. The song is really about the dating process, and I've always really hated that when you're dating someone, you also are kind of dating their friends. Like I'm always like, I'm not signing up for that, right? Like I like you, but I really don't want to like have to like all your friends necessarily, And anyway, so this song's kind of like that. And I'm not saying it's a true story, but I'm not saying it's not a true story. So yeah, anyway, at 2 minutes in, you can hear us all cheering, and we like cheersing, I guess. And you can hear that in the song, like the hey, right at the beginning of the second chorus, I think it is. It was a really fun song. Like we were dancing the entire time in the studio when we were making it. We were just like grooving, and not overthinking it. Like lyrically, I just was writing it. It was just coming out. Like it was in me, ready to come out. And that happens a lot. There's some songs where I have to really stretch myself to be like, what am I writing about? What comes next? And then there's some songs where I can't put it on the page fast enough. Like the lyrics are just coming to me. And this was one of those things. Anyway, why don't I take some questions and bring some people on stage with me here. However you do that. I have not been on social media in a long time, and it's been really great. I'm not going to lie, I've been quite enjoying it. But with that comes this is like very, I don't remember even how to do this. I think I pressed the plus on the camera at the bottom to bring people on stage. But maybe I'll answer a couple questions first, and then I'll bring some people on stage with me. This is what happens when my manager's not here, and Wayne and Ben aren't here either, so I can just do whatever I want. I can just sit here and just dance. Da, 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 da. Like, I don't have to do anything. I'm my own boss. Maybe I'll just hold this guitar like this and do nothing. Okay, I'll take some questions. So let's look. How did you learn these moves? It's just Mormon, actually from Mormon dances. I grew up Mormon, and Mormons would go to like dances, and that was like all you had like to look forward to in life. So you really had to bring out your absolute worst dance moves on the floor. really want to see you in concert. Well, good, because we're about to go on tour for a long time. We're about to start in the U.S. Tickets are on sale, and that starts at the end of July, and then we're going to all... beautiful guitar. Yes, it is a beautiful guitar, right? I do love this guitar. It's a Martin. Okay. Are you coming to the UK? Yes, we are absolutely coming to the UK. Mexico, yes, we're coming to Mexico. Love Mexico. People requesting to be in the video. I'm going to do that in just a second. I think that's where you bring people on stage, right? Can you say hi to my boyfriend? He loves you. His name is Marco. Hey, Marco. My grandma's name was Marco. I mean, I don't think that's an insult to either of you. Actually, to be honest, my grandma hated her name to her very end day. And she came to some of the first Imagine Dragons shows, and she had the Imagine Dragons t-shirt that we had screen printed on our own. It was like in cursive. And she did not live to see us have success, but she certainly is a great reason we had success. My grandma, Marco, really, I love her. I miss her dearly. So thank you, Marco, for letting me think of my grandma, Marco. Will you have a cool stage for tour? Yeah. Yes, we're actually doing a brand new show. Everything is from the ground up. So Wayne is the guitarist in the band. He always is in charge of writing the show. So if anybody came to our last show, there's a lot of like visuals and poetry and different things happening on stage. And we really pride ourselves in putting on a great show. And a lot of that is to do with Wayne. So big ups to Wayne. He's currently rewriting the entire show. He goes through all my lyrics and kind of finds the stories and themes, and then writes poetry. And then we hire a voice actor to do the poetry, and then the visuals. We really want to tell a story, and we're revamping that entire thing. So if you've seen the show over the last couple of years, just know that you're in for a brand new show, start to finish. Our longest, biggest show. We're going to play a lot of old songs, from Tiptoe to Amsterdam to... I mean, we're really reaching back, and then we're also reaching forward and playing all of the new record, Loom, in its entirety, because it's such a short album that we can get all of that in with a lot of oldies. So please come out. It's going to be a good time. Okay, next question. Waiting for September. Okay, awesome. Wake me up when September ends. I loved that song. Who was that? Green Day. Hi. Looking for questions. Oh, this is moving so fast. It's hard to see all these. What is going to be the story you're going to tell in the new album? Great question. I honestly, I never really know what this... It's like, the best way I could explain it is if I said to you, what was... Like, if you wrote in your journal every day, because I pretty much write every day. And if I said, looking back to the last year, what was the theme? You'd have to go through the journal and like take notes and be like, damn, I was really sad for a while, and then I was happy, then I was in love, and then I was heartbroken, and then I was like questioning life, and then I was feeling very spiritual. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that happen in a year, and to sum that up in a sentence is pretty hard. But the best way that I could explain it is we try to show that in the artwork. And the artwork for this record is, if you haven't seen it, it looks like two individuals, and then there's kind of a sun, and it looks like it's either a sunset or a sunrise. And that was the idea. I originally drew the cover art on my own, and it wasn't good enough, honestly. But I drew that idea of like the sun, was it a sunrise, was it a sunset? And I love the water. I'm a Cancer, so maybe that's why. I don't know if I believe in that stuff anyway, but... And then we had an incredible artist who took my concept and really dressed it up and made it beautiful. And that's so. But what comes with that is like, the end of things can be a beautiful thing, and it can be incredibly difficult, and it also can, it's like change is inevitable. Like as I get older, I realize more and more like change is inevitable, and I hate it. I hate change. I'm a creature of comfort. I have the same friends that I've had since I was in high school, middle school, really, and some of them going back to like 5 years old. And I never want that to change, right? And that was like our first single, It's Time, was like, I'm never changing who I am. Like, that's still, every part of me wants to believe that. But as I get older, it's like, no, some things do change. and the person I am now is not the person I was when I was 26. There's some things that remain the same, and hopefully those are the good things. But hopefully you're ridding yourself of self doubt and all the things that teenage angst and those things. Like I'm not looking to have that forever. Heartbreak, those things you want to be growing. Hopefully. Anyway, so the point of this record was like new beginnings, and also just like the inevitable, accepting it. Like the sun's gonna rise and the sun's gonna set, regardless of what you want. Right? I don't ever want the sun to go down. I hate when the sun goes down. I'm pretty sure I have. Well, I know I have depression, but I'm pretty sure I have depression that's linked to sunlight because I get really depressed in the winter and I also get depressed at night. I love the morning. I love when the sun's out. I hate when the sun goes down. I'm not one of, like, I know so many people are probably like, I hate, that's the opposite of them. Like so many people love the night and they live for the night and the darkness. I don't. I want the sun. I want brightness on my face. I'm like, there's enough turmoil and clouds in here that I'm just looking to see out and see light. God, I'm talking so much. Sorry. Let me go. What was I saying? The album cover and the theme for the record. Anyway, okay. Okay, I should probably invite someone else on stage so I'm not talking so much here. Were there any books or poetry that inspired me? Yes, actually, quite a lot of. I read a lot and I quite enjoy poetry. And music. I'm inspired by everything around me. I think my favorite books of the last decade would be Sapiens and Homo Deus, The Selfish Gene by Richard Dawkins. What else have I really enjoyed lately? I love for fun reading. I love everything by like Harlan Coben, Modesett Jr. I think is how you pronounce his name, which is like more fantasy stuff. And Harlan Coben is a lot of like mystery. I love true crime. I love. What did I just finish reading? What is it that I just finished? God, I'm having a real brain fog moment. It'll come to me in a second. I'm gonna let go of it. Okay. Inspiration for songs. I'm still thinking in my head about. I'm still mad that I can't remember what I just finished reading. If I'm gonna be honest, it's like I'm trying to move on from it, but I can't remember. What are you guys going to play? Are we going to play at the Sphere ever? I hope so. I think so. Hopefully one day. Las Vegas is home. I'm in Las Vegas right now. This is Las Vegas, Nevada, born and raised. Born here, gonna die here. Love it. Love every bit of this place. The book I just finished was by a Navy SEAL. I cannot remember the name of it, and it's his story. It's just I can't remember the name. I could look at my phone, but I'm afraid that it'll stop my live stream. It'll come to me, but it's this incredible book by this Navy SEAL. Okay, I'm in Vegas. Okay, cool, love it. All right, why don't I bring someone on stage here? Hi, Dan, I love you. I love you too. Do you guys like painting? Yeah, I just was drawing today. If I had my drawing notebook with you, I'd share my drawings, but it's downstairs. But maybe if Ben and Wayne, I think Ben and Wayne might join. Let me see if they're on the thing, because if they're here, then maybe they can take a little bit of this, so I'm not talking so much. I feel like I'm talking too much. Oh, Ben, accept. Is Ben with me? Ben, please tell me you're here. How do I do this? Let me try this again. So I hit the plus.
Did
Oh,
I?
here it is.
Did
Yes.
I? Am I on
Yeah,
Instagram Live?
you're
Did I
here.
accept it
Yes.
successfully?
Thank Ben. God, yeah, I've never been more happy to see you. I love you. I'm gonna let you say hi for a minute because I've been talking so much and I haven't done these things in a long time. It's nerve-wracking.
Hello, I am Ben. Welcome to my humble abode, and I hope that y'all are having a wonderful time here listening to Dan try to remember the book that he was reading.
Thank you. Thank you,
I,
Ben.
as you said that, I started trying to remember the book that I am currently reading and can neither remember the title nor the author
Okay,
of it. So you're not
good.
alone there.
Oh, it's the pressure of this live Instagram lives. I'd rather be on stage 10 times over than a phone in front of me with
Yes. Here,
popping
is it prettier if I have a window behind me? There we go. Got to get my stage dressing right.
Oh, your home, your new home right now?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes, very
Yes,
much
it is.
making a smoothie for Mary while she's taking care of the baby.
Ben is a new
And
father.
yes, and it is 100% daddy mode over
How
here.
has it felt for you? How are you coping?
It's
How you holding up?
it's great and it's exhausting. I never thought that I would like see diaper changes as one of the most relaxing and fun parts of my day.
Amazing.
Yeah.
See, I'm picturing you changing a diaper right now with your tattoos, and it just seems like a picture I want on my wall.
Oh, if you wait for another 30 seconds, I'm sure there'll be another diaper for me to change, and you won't have to imagine at all. No,
Maybe
it's
having a picture of your baby getting a diaper changed on my wall is probably not the move, but
yeah, yeah. I'm probably not going to be sending that one
okay,
out over Instagram Live either.
okay,
Um,
deal.
yeah, but no, I'm just so excited about the new album. Loom, I think is I mean, it's my favorite album we've ever made. I don't think I've ever enjoyed the process of making an album more. It's never felt more fun, natural, collaborative. Mattman and Robin are geniuses. They felt like, I mean, by the end of this, it felt more like they were, you know, extra members of the band than producers. They're just like part of the family, and I think their vibe and the comfort they created in the studio allowed us to create some of the most natural, honest, and fun music that we've ever made. And I think that "Nice to Meet You" is maybe exemplifies that whole fun, lighthearted quality more than many of the other songs. I was listening to it this morning and rewatching that music video. I'm not somebody that enjoys making music videos. That's not a process that is usually a good time for me. But I think I had fun while making this music video. Like it wasn't like in the whatever it takes music video where I was hanging out in a cold backstage in wet clothes all day, just like waiting to finish.
Yeah,
This was like, oh, go out there and it was just fun.
it really was. I agree. This was my favorite music video shoot. We were just dancing and having a good time.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Easton who has made so many of our music videos and is one of my favorite. He's like the Mattman and Robin to music video directors. When he's there, it's like Olive Garden. When he's there, it's family.
Yes, 100%. I love Olive Garden. I miss Olive Garden. I'm gonna just randomly bring in a few people now that I know how to do this. Request to join, and I'm just gonna click a few of these and see how this turns out. We'll see if we can bring a couple people here with us. Okay, hello, what's up?
Oh, they were not prepared.
He's still
They
looking.
don't even know they're on yet.
I think maybe they
Who
do, but
recognizes their ceiling?
My car. Look at my car, Mama.
Oh, hi, bud. Oh, this is fun. Wow, this feels like. Oh wait, here we go. Okay. Oh man, maybe I pressed it too many times. I don't know how many I did.
Nobody's ready. Everybody's requesting, but they're all just showing us their couch and ceiling.
Yeah, blow drying their hair maybe.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun though. It kind of feels like. Okay, wait. I'm not sure what's going on here. Can you see?
I'm pretty sure that this live stream is going to turn into a true crime story pretty soon.
I was thinking the same thing. I actually don't know how to have people on or off. I don't know. Hey, what's up?
Somebody.
There we go. There's somebody. What's up? Hello. Hi. How are you? Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you.
No hablo inglés.
No English. Español.
Sí.
Poquito español.
Mi español es muy mal.
Muy mal. But
yo estudio un pequeño y trying to get better.
Muchas gracias for escuchamos. No, listening to our music. Escuchar música. I don't know.
Escuchar música.
Yeah. Muchas gracias. And I can't remember how to say I love you. Te amo. Te amo.
See.
That's my best attempt. Okay, we're gonna keep adding people, but you can hang out. I don't even know how to get rid of you, even if I wanted to, and I don't want to. You seem very sweet and pleasant.
You're on forever now.
Oh, Matt Easton. Hey, we can get Matt Easton here.
Let's get that guy on. I know him.
Yeah, Matt's the director that did Nice to Meet You with us, so we're gonna bring him on here. Here we go. There's Matt. Hey, guys. What's up, Matt? Guys. How you doing, buddy? Good. Okay, so Matt Easton is a longtime friend, family, collaborator who has, man, what was the first music video we did together, Matt?
It was, well, we did that live version of It's Time. And then we did On Top of the World.
On Top of the World was our first official, right?
Yeah. That was in 2013.
That's wild. I can't believe it's been that long.
Seriously, same.
Yes, my beard didn't exist back then.
It was a different beard.
Matt, what is your favorite shoot we've done together and least favorite shoot?
Well, I'm kind of with you on the whatever it takes thing. Like, it was for different reasons, though. I didn't have to freeze in the water like you guys did, but it was frustrating because we had to work through another group of people in order to do, like, just say, hey, move that light, because it was like we had to talk to somebody because we worked with the casino on that one, with the Bellagio.
Right.
And they were all really cooperative and really great, but because of like their rules and like their system, we were jumping into their system and it made it hard. So that one was tough, but it turned out great. And like, yeah, I love that video, but that process was hard.
What would you say about this? Yeah, this one that we just did.
I mean, I love how that one turned out. I love how it turned out, and it was also fun to make it. Like, it was like what you guys were saying. Like, it was dancing. It was the disco floor. It was, yeah, no complaints. I also had a blast on the Follow You video. That one was a lot of fun to make.
Yeah, that was really fun with Rob McElhaney and
Caitlin.
Caitlin Wilson. Yeah,
that was a blast.
Yeah, I feel like this was one of our easiest shoots of everything we've done because
I think you're right.
Dancing and having fun, and in one day, which sometimes that's not the case.
Seriously, and the fact that we did this and the one with J Balvin back to back in 2 days,
crazy, actually.
Like the fact that we got all that done,
right,
and the live one,
right, yeah,
that was busy.
Yeah, I think some of that was because my due date was coming up like 2 days later, and I was like, I can only do this if they're back to back, and we do it right now.
which was like horrible news for me, but honestly, like it all turned out great. So, yeah, it was cool, and we had a great crew.
Okay, I'm gonna try to bring in another fan here. I think I figured out how to do this. So I do the ad down here, and you guys would think we'd be more prepared for stuff like this. But Matt, why don't you stay on with us for a little bit, because it's kind of nice as well.
All right, cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit whoever's at the top. I don't. We'll see where this goes. It feels like we're on. What is that like? Program people use where you can just like swipe and you meet strangers and people. Hello.
Oh no. Chat roulette.
Yeah. Hi. How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
So I'm actually not a complete stranger.
Tell us.
Dan was one of the nicest people in a very uncomfortable place in middle school for me. And Dan was, I just got out of the shower, so I'm not going to, I'm Carrie.
Carrie, oh my God. Oh my God. I love you. I was like, is this Carrie MacArthur? And it is. Oh, wow.
It is Carrie MacArthur.
We did. We went to middle school together.
Yeah. Middle school was tough, but Dan was one of the good guys.
Oh, middle school sucked. I hated Kenny Gwynn. God, I really hated that time.
It was tough.
Yeah.
Damn, come say hi to Dan Reynolds. This is my middle boy. He just played Little League, and we played a lot of Imagine Dragons. A lot of walkout songs, a lot of kids playing it in the field when they won, playing On Top of the World. Lots of fun.
What's his name? Cam. Hi, Cam. What's up? Me and Carrie, your mom, were really good friends in middle school. We haven't seen each other in how many years, Carrie?
I don't know.
20?
I saw you at Life is
15.
Life is Beautiful one of the years.
Yeah, I remember that.
Quickly. Yeah, but That was fun too when you guys performed at Life is Beautiful. And I would always be like, I know them.
Yeah.
I know them guys.
Hey, we were good friends in middle school, just for the
Do you
record. Like
remember?
I know you well.
Okay, so Dan was in band, obviously. That shouldn't surprise anybody. But we would, after school, there would be a group of us that would hang out in the
The
band
jazz.
room after
Yeah.
school
That was
in
my
like the
first
little
kiss.
closet. And I
Yes.
wasn't in band, so there was like a couple of us that would like sneak in the band closet
Yes.
and like hang out with all the cool band kids.
I got in big trouble because of that. Because that was my first kiss when I was in 7th grade with Alyssa Waters. Do you remember
Oh
that?
my goodness.
Alyssa?
I
Yeah.
still talk to Alyssa.
Really? Oh, I loved her. We dated for one day, and then I had so much Mormon guilt because I wasn't supposed to have a girlfriend yet.
You're not even supposed to date till you're 16, you know?
Yeah.
So I broke up. I literally the next day wrote
Wrote
her.
her a note, and I was like, Alyssa, you're so pretty, and I really like you so much, but I'm not supposed to have a girlfriend.
But the day before, I like walked up to her, and, like, was like, "Will you go out with me?" It was like a 24-hour. But that was my first kiss in the back room at the jazz band after school.
That's a good first kiss. Like, she's a good one to have.
Oh, she's the best. I love Alyssa. I haven't seen her in forever, but
Dan, I have to admit something to you that you might not know. Because how many children are in your family?
I have 4 kids.
But I have
nine kids in the family I was raised in, and I have 4 kids now.
Okay, so you're one of 9. So back in when we were all growing up, you didn't really get a lot of time on AOL. So I blamed that maybe you didn't get a lot of time on AOL, but summer 7th grade, Dan and I were in 7th grade, and I sent him an email like on AOL hoping he'd respond to me, and I played over and over again Britney Spears' Email My Heart, which was like number 7 or 8 on her track. I swear to God. And I played it over and over, hoping you'd email me back. And when I saw you at school in January, you were like, no, we traveled for winter break. And, I'm one of 9 kids. We don't get a lot of time on.
I didn't even get it.
I wish that I knew that because you were way out of my league in middle school, for the record. But also, AIM was my favorite. I loved it when you would hear people like open the door or close it, and you looked and it was your crush.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
So funny.
Those were the days. Those were the days.
Anyway,
but also the worst days.
I'm so happy for all of you and your band, everything. You guys are doing great stuff, great work.
Gray.
It's awesome.
Great to see you. We'll bring someone else on here, but I love you and it's good to see you. Bye. Take care.
I was banned from AIM as a kid. I got my whole family banned from AOL for having a controversial profile. I don't know. I was a bad kid, just generally being a bad kid. But I remember my mom trying to sign onto the internet, and there being this like thing that popped up like, you cannot get the internet until you call this phone number. And she called it, and I just remember her facial expression changing. She's like, can you repeat that? And she handed me the phone, and I heard somebody like reading my AIM profile to me, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I have some very embarrassing AIM stories that I'm not going to share, but you're not alone. You're not alone in that.
Okay, let me add someone else here.
Request to join.
Okay, should I just click the top thing? Should I not be clicking the top thing? Is that like people that I know or something? It feels like. Not exactly sure how this works, but we'll give this a try.
Hey!
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm just shocked. Oh my god! Can I record this screen, please?
Yeah, of course. I don't know how to do that.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's no, I will not do this. Just let me give a second to make a screenshot, please, guys.
Take your time. Yeah, take your time.
Wow!
Get the puppy in there.
Yeah.
Wow! I'm really shocked. I'm a huge fan since I think like almost 10 years. And last year I went to Azerbaijan, to Baku, and that performance was just life changing. That was really uplifting. And thank you guys for healing me. Really thank you. I love you guys, and one of my biggest dreams is to make a cover to your upcoming album. So, oh my god!
I hope you do it. I want to hear your cover. What is your name?
My name is Beck.
Beck. Great to meet you, Beck. Thanks for
Thank you so much.
so many
Thank
years.
you.
It's amazing.
I'm from Kyrgyzstan. It's Central Asia.
Okay.
So yeah, can't wait to see you again in Europe or in Turkey or in Dubai. What's the close or how to say it,
Yeah.
close to my
Yeah.
country. Thank you so much.
We love you.
Wow,
We
I
love you.
I really
We'll,
didn't
we'll
expect
see you soon,
that.
my friend. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So really want to express my sincere gratitude because you helped me a lot in my darkest times, and that times I really realized that there's some guys what which passing the same things, and yeah, I'm just shaking. So thank you again.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you for sharing that. And you know, it's such a beautiful thing and a great reminder to us to do. Even though I like never want to do Instagram lives and stuff. Like I love this. This really reminds me of why we do this. And thank you for sharing that. Really, really appreciate
Thank you so much.
it. Yeah.
Have a nice day.
All
I'm
right.
really
We'll see you on the road. We'll
happy
see you
for
soon.
your album. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was really, really sweet. Okay. Well, this IG thing isn't so bad.
So far.
Oh, well, I know. I keep being afraid I'm gonna like accept the next person, and there's gonna be like a dead body on the ground or something. Like you never know what you're getting. It's a little intimidating. Should we take some questions maybe, and then we'll do one more of those? Let's see. Questions. Please say hi to my children, Bento y Flor. Well, hey, Bento y Flor. Call me. That was so sweet. It was really sweet, right? That like made my day actually. I feel like that settled my heart. What do the white hearts mean? Is it just like what's the difference between the different hearts? Do you have any thoughts on that, Ben or Matt? Like when people do purple hearts versus white versus red, is it just like I'm in a white heart mood, or I understand black heart, right? Is like emo kind of like vibes, like heart but emo. But what does purple and white mean?
I have
I think red heart is supposed to be like love,
All right.
and maybe the other color, like white, is like peace and love. Maybe
Mm.
I'm
That's
really
yeah.
guessing. I'm totally guessing.
It's like such a pure love. It's like pure love, but it's
Maybe
not love. It's not romantic.
not
It's not
romantic. That's
romantic.
what I think.
Right.
me are hard for me. I don't know.
What inspires you now? You know what song I listened to yesterday? I listened to a song yesterday that was like my favorite song I've heard in a while. It was my first time hearing it. It's by a band called oh God, don't have this happen to me again about this is the same thing with the book. Um oh, it's gonna come to me. And I'll say it in a minute. I can't remember her. It's this badass girl who has like she's from I'm pretty sure they're out of the UK, blonde hair, really kind of like punk rock kind of band.
The one where they spell out it's hot something hot to go
No,
that artist.
no. It's man, my brain is just so foggy this morning. I can't think of it. It'll come to me in a minute, and I'll say it. But it's a really really awesome band and great song. Okay, which of the album covers is your favorite? Uh, I think honestly the newest is my favorite. But I'm always, the newest always feels like the best. I don't know. What do you think, Ben?
This new album Loom is my favorite collection of music that we've ever made. I love it. It's I I just couldn't be more proud of an album than I am of Loom, and I can't wait to play it live. Like these songs are just even like playing it by myself on my bass in the studio. It's like this is fun.
Yeah.
Like I'm genuinely not like any kind of work. It's like the whole process has just been fun and lighthearted and emotional, but only in like good ways. It's not like I don't know. It's
Right.
it's light and hopeful and
It's
great.
a happy record. It really is.
It's the most fun record I think we've ever put out.
Yeah, I've been picturing like I always try to picture what the show's gonna look like with the songs, and I don't know if this is the way that Wayne is arranging it, but in my mind I see it like da, 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 da. Like just the stage is empty and we come out, it's just like da, 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 da. And I could just see the confetti and the joy right from the beginning of the show. Like I was running up the street and I was really over. Like just being a dance party right from the get-go feels like a beautiful, like if everything feels like a celebration at this point in the band, you know, in a lot of ways, because how far we've come and how much we've done together and getting to travel over the world with all these people and share this experience and ups and downs that we've shared with so many fans through over a decade, that I feel like this record is really a celebration record.
If I was
And I want, yeah, go ahead.
Roller skates on stage.
Yeah. Dude, actually, you on roller skates with your bass? Very nice to meet
off
you.
the stage, but
why don't you do that? Seriously, you should do roller skates.
Oh no.
Do you roller skate?
Oh no. Wheels, like I can't even ride a bicycle well.
Wayne can skate. Remember Wayne skated
Wayne
for
is really,
the
dude,
Monday video. He skated
we
backwards.
should have, I don't know if we'll be able to convince Wayne, but if he started the show on roller skates, it came out like I was running up your street and like roller skating out on the lawn.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be amazing. Okay. Let's see another question here. Can you give a shout out to my mom who's in care? She is my best friend. Her name is Ava. She is the best, and your songs help. Hey, Ava. I hope that you are feeling better, and we are sending you love, and yeah, all the love to you. Big fans from Brazil. Favorite dance move right now? I don't really know any dance moves. If I'm like, I don't know. I don't really know a move. I don't know a move. Yeah.
That move you do in the music video there, where you flip her and then you dipped her down really fast.
Yeah, but what's that?
Was pretty. That was pretty epic.
What's that? I was just a choreographer. Yeah, I don't know like the name of moves. You know, when someone's like, "Do that move," the one move. Your favorite song's "Bad Liar." We're gonna play "Bad Liar" on tour for sure. The new song "Stuck in Your Head." I hope so. Da, 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 da. The lyrics to that song. I was wandering up your street and I was really hoping to meet you, but your girlfriend gonna delete my number, gone. I was wondering how your weekend's been. You waking up, but you're gonna be leaving soon or not. What could ever go wrong? Sing your favorite song. She could come along. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll stop there because I'm not gonna sing the whole song, but that's the gist of it. There are some lyrics in it that are really hard to understand. I won't lie. I think it's on the second verse. Those are hard, and I'm gonna leave those for you to figure out on your own. But I will tell you, the song is a true story. I will say that it is a true story. And the person that I wrote it about, I got her permission before putting it out. I was like, this song. Remember when we were like, we're friends now? But there was a moment where we were not doing so good. And like I said, the song is about, if you're dating someone and maybe like you have to also kind of date their friends, right? That's like, everybody knows that. If they have family and they're really close to family, it's kind of like and that could be difficult. I'm like, I signed up for this, but maybe not for that friend, type thing. But her friend was actually super cool, but she was very, come on, it's the way to my eyes. Nat, I'm so glad we have you here too. This worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
It's almost like we planned it, but we didn't even plan it. It just was organic. Yeah. Okay. I added someone, I Justine, but
they're gonna be so disappointed.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, I sent it. We'll see. We'll give it a second more. Oh my God, it's not showing up. So sad. It's not showing up. Oh man, how's it not showing up? I can try one more time. This is gonna be the best jiu-jitsu question of all time.
All the build up.
Yeah. Wait. Invite. Okay. Maybe we can hit any other question. Oh, I see Turner too, by the way. I could invite Turner.
There you go.
Okay, let's I'll add Turner too. I think he was right there. Wait, hold on. Man, we're so bad at this. I'm so sorry, guys.
I'm trying to push all the buttons. I don't think I can add somebody.
Really? This is too much pressure on me. Okay, well, sadly we've tried to add, but you know what? The people that we did see was wonderful, and so I think we should probably just call it that, so Ben can go change some diapers. I have 4
Yay.
kids downstairs that are patiently awaiting me to come down and do some drawing together. So
And I'm at
we're gonna go draw. Matt, I love you.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
you too.
Wonderful to see you.
Always.
And haha, yeah, not working. I'm so sorry, I Justine. If you have the jujitsu question, you could put it here and I'd answer it. I'm so sad that we didn't get to it. It says, oh yeah, it says I Justine is unable to join on the bottom of the screen. I don't know why, but we'll save it. Question for next time. Okay. Mwah. All right, guys. Much love to all of you around the world. We will see you soon. Tickets are on sale for North America starting end
Bye.
of July. Loom is out. I don't know the date for Loom.
June 26th, I think. Right?
I love you.
Hey.
I believe you're right. I believe you're right. And then we have the rest of the world tour dates coming soon. So just know we'll be everywhere very soon. We love you guys. Thank you for being here. We'll do this more, right? We should probably do this more. Ben, give all your love. My love to your baby. Oh, buddy.
I will.
Oh my gosh.
Sammy had to come over.
June 28th. June 28th.
28th.
That's when the record comes out. Loom is out June 28th everywhere. We love you. See you soon. Thanks for being here. Mwah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.